Okay, so at this point, we are pausing while we wait for the other part to come in, the other tie rod. We're trying to get one with a notch. So Tony's going to try to bypass. You said the rear heater coil, is that what that is?
The rear heater core lines.
The rear heater coil lines. He says that what will happen is then you can't get heat in the rear, which is fine. I don't really need heat in the rear here, but the AC, if we ever get that working, it should not affect it.
Only the heat.
Only the heat. So he's just going to route the line there to go directly from one to the other instead of going through the unit. That'll obviously stop the leak and any problems with the heater core.
Honey, which one is that? Look. You use this one.
Alright, so basically you removed it and you took a hose and you're going to connect those two together, right?
That's it.
Now, why would the repair be done like this instead of just patching the hole back here?
Patching the hole basically would never work. You have aluminum there. If you can get away with finding a welder or someone like that that works with that kind of stuff, it might be a possibility, but in this case it's going to cost a little bit more money.
Right. It's just easier to...
It's going to cost labor, and it's not going to be perfect. It can just destroy itself in a couple weeks, maybe a couple months.
Right.
So in this case, what we're doing is just bypassing the system.
Because it's not a critical...
Just like a medical bypass.
Right.
If anything, you could always reverse it. If you fix it or find a new heater core for the back, take off this U that we made and run the lines right back.
So what was back here is the heater core itself?
Another little heater core
that
goes inside up inside there, and you'll see that that's what the main problem is, because that one line is what's leaking and letting all that coolant out.
Well, it's leaking because there's like a little pinhole.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that's the coolant, the same coolant that cools off the engine as well.
Right.
So you'll have overheating, blow the cylinder head. A lot of things can happen if you don't bypass it or fix it.
I see.
So it's something that looks trivial, but that can cause a lot of damage.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, see that goop was me putting stuff on it.
Yeah.
It had, there was like a hole, almost like a pinhole.
Yeah. If you want to, in the future, get someone who can...
Like weld that spot, because obviously...
Yeah, or a new, from there, cut it here.
And put a new hose or something?
Shave everything off, clean everything off, and just connect it. Or get a hose and run it together.
Right.
It might save it, it might work, but you never know.
Right. But probably not worth it.
No, not worth it, because it's going to cost a lot of money to do it.
Right.
So yeah, right back here.
So basically just a U so it loops on itself. It won't go flow to the rear.
Exactly. And that's pretty much it for that.
All right. Do you remember what size the hose was that you used?
I believe he said it was a 3/4 hose that he gave me, so it's going to be 3/4 line.
3/4 for anyone else who has to do this.
Get this side. also because the system is mostly water instead of coolant, it's only going to rust, and that little pinhole you were describing is only going to get bigger and bigger from the inside.
Right.
Okay. What we can do is leave these suckers here in case you ever want to get it fixed. They're not going to go anywhere. There's nothing running through them anymore. So what we can do is wire strap those. Kind of keep them there for a while. And if you ever decide to get it fixed, pop them back down, take off the little connection we made, put those back in the original spots with some new clamps, and you'll have heat in the back.
So you just laid them out in the order that they go in?
Yep, and it doesn't matter because all it does is create is a circle.
It's like a loop?
A loop.
So it doesn't even matter which one you hook up to what?
In is out and out is in.
Doesn't matter.
Yep. Okay.
All right. And that is how you bypass the heater core in the rear.
Buddy,
Yeah.
I'm going to the gas station to bring some soda.
All right, man. Thanks.
You want something to drink, man?
Oh, no, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you very much. At this point, you're just tightening it down.
Yep. Just making it nice and clean. Keep everything together so there's no wobbling, no noises. I also noticed if you want to get rid of this, I don't know if it's making any noise and you notice, but this heat shield here is not serving any purpose, and the holes that hold it down are destroyed. So
You just remove it.
if you want to, we can just get it out. If it's ever bothering you, if it makes noise, if you go over bumps or something, then yeah, but if not,
Yeah, I never really noticed it.
you can just leave it. Yeah, but it's not doing anything.
You can see it's rusted and broken right off.
Yep, rusted right through.
I never even noticed it. Probably because the van makes so much other noises.
We got the tire welts.
Is that warping?
Tire welts. Yep. This is
That's
not
not
good.
good.
Feel this way going up and down. Feel that welt.
Yeah. And that's like a fairly new tire.
Yep. All the shaky and uneven drive up front. There'll be problems everywhere else, but it's not that bad. Okay, that leaves us with the last inner tie rod and we'll be ready.
All right, fantastic. For those of you who kept saying you heard birds around here at Express Tech Auto, these are the birds. So you weren't imagining it. Hello. All right.
So you just run water in there, right?
Yeah, normally I put coolant in there. I had been putting water in there because it had been leaking.
Okay.
So I wasn't refilling it with coolant, but I'll add coolant again. Huh? I just used the one that says it works with this one.
Ooh, look at that. Let's see, let me just stop and see if these are right. Marcelo, top it off with some coolant. Top it off with some. We had water in there, but we don't have any Mopar shit.
No, put coolant.
Yeah.
You can stop the rusty and everything. Yeah, coolant.
Now, is that pre-mixed or do I need to mix it?
No, this is concentrate, but you have water in there, so this is going to be perfect. Any problems or whatever you might have in there, it's going to help out having some actual coolant instead of water.
Well, I normally had coolant before. I was only adding the water when it started doing the leaking.
Yeah.
You didn't want to just put coolant and then just have it leak right out.
No, of course. It's wasting money. The high pressure valve is bad.
The valve is bad there?
Yep. Already losing out stuff. As soon as I uncap it, so it loses pressure from there.
All right. Adding some more coolant.
Yep, it's going to start doing its thing. Just let it go for a while. Put some fresh water on it afterwards.
So when you fill coolant, you should have the motor running?
No. When you're doing a bleed, you want to have the motor running so that everything can circulate and you don't have any trapped air inside.
I see.
So it's a process of letting it go up and down until finally it's all clear. Then you can shut it off, let it rest, let it get to its normal level. See how it goes down like that?
Right.
And then keep playing with it.
I see.
So any more bubbles come out, keep topping it off.
I see.
Choke out any bubbles.
What happens if you leave the air bubbles there?
Possibility of overheating. Possibility of thermostat not open. Little bit like that.